welcome back to Pokemon FireRed. We have the Ruby, we have the Sapphire. Are we sure there isn't an Emerald out there for us to obtain? Hell, maybe there is. I got to thinking that, I was thinking that there was still some more to do. But I really don't know if there is. I might just hand my Ruby and Sapphire over to the Mr. Scientist dude. And, that's the end of it. That's all she wrote. I was thinking there was still somewhere else I needed to go. And I was thinking there were still some Team Rocket members I needed to face off against. And that, the hot nerdy chick from the Elite Four would show up one last time. But I don't know if that's all true. But anyway, we've done everything we can really do here on Seven Island. You know, all I want to do anyway. So let's go and end those gemstones off and see if there is anything left for us. Yo! Celio! So this is the gem that forms the pair with the ruby. Red, you've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? You don't have to tell me. I know it wasn't easy. Thank you so much. Now it's my turn to work for you. Please give me a little time. Okay, this is good. I did it! I linked up with Lynette. Red, I did it. I've managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Red, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. So I can trade with link established with Kanto and Hoenn regions. Does this mean I'm now able to make trades with people playing Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald? Why'd you need gemstones to make this machine work? I'm not crying. That's enough about me. Red, you're going to keep looking for exotic Pokemon, right? I wish you the best of luck. So is that all she wrote then? The hardest thing about all of that was just you had to know what Braille was. Like, I could see that really being a big fucking roadblock, especially for kids playing this game, and you have no idea what these messages are with all the dots and shit. And that, like, I could see that definitely being a big roadblock. And not knowing how to use cut on the door. Take me to 4 Island real quick. I guess that's everything, right? Isn't this where... Where was it that Lorelei lives? Yeah. Is she here? Or no, probably not. Yeah, I'm guessing she wasn't. So that's it. There's nothing else here. Alright, well, if we're done with this place, I guess we can get into the cave to go and catch you two now, right? Let me summon Vermilion. And guess what? I have not forgotten yet, y'all. I'm lucky I remembered right now. I still have yet to get my other Pokemon from a fossil, so let's do that. I think this is right. You late. Where were you? Your fossil was back to life. It was Aerodactyl, like I think. Do you want to give a nickname to this Aerodactyl? Ah, you come again. So the Aerodactyl is what I got from that one scientist and all the way in Peter, right? Aerodactyl, I believe, is a rock flying type. Are all the fossil Pokemon rock type Pokemon? I guess they are. But were they... You know, it's kind of interesting. I guess they're rock type Pokemon because they were fossils. So that... The question becomes, were they rock type Pokemon before they got brought back to life? Aerodactyl. It was regenerated from a dinosaur's genetic matter and was found in amber. It flies in high-pitched cries. It flies with high-pitched cries. Yeah, let's fly back to Pewter real quick. See if we can do anything by showing that scientist what happened. Aerodactyl, all the way at level 5. Wing attack. I'm gonna need to cut down a tree. Can you learn cut Aerodactyl? Can you do that real quick? Damn it, Aerodactyl, what good are you then? Shush! Get the old amber checked. It's checked, dude. Damn it. I guess, they didn't think to make this dude at least say something new. It's canon that Ridge just never has the decency to come back here once the Aerodactyl comes to life to show the scientists what happened. He never has the decency to do that. That's what's canon, in my head canon. I remembered you, dude. Let the record show that I remembered you. I tried to show you. What happened with your precious fossil, amber fossil, whatever. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see if Dude Man is out the fucking way. You made me put in, it felt like 10 more hours of Let's Play here, dude, by not getting out the way when I became League Champion. I had to fucking go to these islands and fuck around. I'm just trying to be funny, but... No, I mean, like... I think it's kind of annoying that they make you have to do all the islands before catching Mewtwo. I mean, in the original game, you could just catch Mewtwo. Yeah, is the dude just gone? Vanished? It's weird they put a trainer up here. Pretty sure you were a trainer. I'm pretty sure I fought you. But, damn, I thought the guy would stand to the side or something, and I could talk to him. He's just gone now. But no, I don't think that was the right move, to let you only be able to come in here after you do the Sevi Islands plot. Because, like, the Sevi Islands plot didn't exist in the original game, so you could just do this before, or you could just do this right after becoming champion, and I think that you just kept it that way. Quite honestly, and if you want to do the Sevi Island stuff, you still could if you wanted to. But maybe some people like myself didn't want to, and they just wanted to catch Mewtwo. You know. Well, that being said, like, I wasn't real pissed off or anything about doing the Sevi Island stuff. This is, in a nutshell, how I felt about it. Oh, I'm gonna have to do the Sevi Island stuff anyway? Oh well. That's basically how I felt about it. I didn't mind too much having to do them again. But all that being said, after doing them all again, like, yeah, it just feels like a bunch of whatever when it comes down to it. I think the coolest part about it is when you defeat that last Team Rocket dude, and he's like, I guess Team Rocket is disbanded, because you have the badge of Giovanni. We'll leave, but make no mistake, I will give it my all. I will spend my dying breath to get Team Rocket back together. That's the coolest part, because knowing what you know about what happens in Gen 2 Pokemon, that's cool. It was kind of cool seeing Lorelei, you know, in action. I mean, it's cool. All that is how you, I guess, are able to make trades with Pokemon Gen 3 trainers. I think it would have been even cooler if you could have done that right from the beginning of the game, but I guess not. Anywho, let's get our asses in here. Cerulean Cave. I think I've never done this before. I've never took on the Cerulean Cave. I've never caught Mewtwo. I've never fucked with this before. I don't know if there are trainers in here or not. I want to say they are. I don't see any as of yet, though. A lot of ladders. I don't need that item. I hope I don't need Rock Smash to get anywhere. Here a sec. Damn, it's level 61. That's crazy, actually. Damn. I wasn't trying to kill it. I was thinking, since it was level 61, 7 levels higher than me, flamethrower maybe wouldn't kill it. I hope I don't need to know Rock Smash to be able to get through here. Honestly, I had the opportunity to try and catch a Cubone back on the Sevi Islands, like last episode, maybe 2 episodes ago. I kind of regret not catching that because I don't have a Cubone. I do have its evolved form, a Marowak. I don't have the Cubone. I kind of regret not going for it. Just it would just be cool to try and raise my Pokédex as high as I possibly can. Ditto. I've already caught a Ditto. Oh my goodness gracious. Just let me leave. Oh my god. Damn. Yeah. I was thinking flying type moves were super effective, but I didn't know for sure. I'm so surprised it one-shot it. Damn it. I mean, I potentially couldn't have done this, period, without going to the Sevi Islands. Could you get Rock Smash in the original game, or did they just add rocks for you to have to smash here in the remake? Because that's also lame. I mean, at that point, yeah, you should make it to where you have to do the Sevi Islands first. I don't know. I mean, Rock Smash. I got Rock Smash the first visit to the Sevi Islands when I did the first 3 islands after beating the 7th gym, right? I guess it was optional to go there because they'll ask us if we want to go and you can say yes or no. I mean, I could see Rock, like, you never need to use Rock Smash anywhere except for on the Sevi Islands, I feel like. So I feel like Rock Smash was definitely something that they added for the remake for the Sevi Islands. Same with Waterfall. So it's kind of lame, I think, to put rocks that you need to smash here in this Cerulean cave. I don't even know if I need to smash it. I can't tell where this one is going if it goes anywhere else other than getting treasure. But it might be. I might have to do this. Damn it. It's not gonna let me get rid of Waterfall. Rock Smash is such a weak move, too. Fuck it. Was this for me to go nowhere? How dare you, game? How fucking dare you? Just run away. I have a Paris. Yo. I have an Abra. I used to have an Abra. I don't have one anymore. So, of course, critical hit. I mean, that has happened this whole Let's Play. That has happened this whole entire fucking Let's Play. Where it gives me a critical hit on something I'm trying to catch. Cerulean won't kill you unless I get a critical hit. Yeah, I just wanted to get you in the red. In fact, I might hit you one more time just to raise you even lower. Bam. Damn it! How? Oh, I can't. What? I got greedy. I got fucking greedy. I can't believe that finished at all. It did not do near that much damage the first time. That's what I get. Sleep powder from File Plume too, so I can't rely on using that. Pikachu does have, if someone tries to use a physical attack on Raichu, they can get paralyzed, so. Let me run. Why won't you let me run, game? Fighting is weak against bugs. Yeah, damn. It really didn't do any damage. Damn, that is doing absolutely no damage. It's fighting weak against bug and grass, and it's doing like double the less damage. If that makes sense. And that one great ball left. I'll try and use the great ball for having an enemy really low in health, and they have a status effect. Of course, that wasn't good enough. Why aren't you getting paralyzed? Parasect. It scatters toxic spores from the mushroom cap. In China, the spores are used as herbal medicine. I think in later Pokemon games, every time they mention a real life, real world country or what have you, they ixnay that out. This bastard. That's not gonna let me run. You idiot, you've already used that. Interesting that there's just a little pool of water there. Am I really gonna do it? Am I really gonna do it? I just want to see what kind of Pokemon will come up. Well, I can already see Mewtwo. There you are, buddy. But 1 second. Damn it. Just 3 encounters and that's it. It's always a Psyduck. Golduck. I really wanted to catch that Kadabra. Watch him use teleport anyway. Go again. All right. Yeah. Kadabra. It happened one morning. A boy with extrasensory powers awoke in bed, transformed into a Kadabra. How fucking terrifying. That would suck. Like, what just pops into my head is like, could you imagine being the boy's parents and you wake up one morning to find out your son is transformed into a Kadabra? Like, how tragic. Yeah, a lot of people, there's a theory that Ditto is a failed experiment to clone Mew, because that is after all what Mewtwo is a clone of Mew. Dittos don't appear in too many places in this game. Only a couple of places, and one of the places is here, where you're about to catch a Mew. I mean a Mewtwo. We've made it, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna treat this boss fight. I say boss fight. I'm gonna treat this encounter the same way I did with all the legendary birds. I'm not gonna save scum it. You know, a large part of why I'm not trying to save scum these fights is because, you know, this whole playthrough I've been just saving on the quote-unquote world map, not inside any houses or dungeons, caves, what have you. Because I don't know, I just got into my head, maybe if I saved in a secluded location, maybe that helps the game loses its memory. I have no basis for if that's true. You know, that's just something I kind of thought of, but I just kind of stuck to that through this whole Let's Play. I haven't lost the save yet. I want to keep doing that. But yeah, I mean, like, I have the Master Ball, right? I've been saving the Master Ball for this encounter. But I don't want to just straight use the Master Ball. I want to get Mewtwo low on health, just like everything else. And the big reason for that is just because, like, I want to fight Mewtwo a little bit. I want to see the moves Mewtwo has. I want to, you know, I think it'd be kind of lame just to, as soon as I get into the fight, throw the Master Ball right at him. Alright. Charizard. We've come a long way. You're my day one Charizard. I've been with you ever since you were a young Charmeleon. But here we are, face to face with the legendary Mewtwo. Level 70. You fool! Mewtwo, I thought you were some genius clone Pokemon, but you're a fool. I think Mewtwo. What type is Mewtwo? Just Psychic? Maybe that was the sign that answered my question. Damn! Primeape its attack should be weak. But how weak? But that's gonna be real strong. That's gonna one-shot Primeape. Yeah. Just going through the whole lineup. Let's try a couple of Ultra Balls at least. It might not even be possible unless you use the Master Ball. Alright, let's do it. Mewtwo was caught. Mewtwo, a Pokemon whose genetic code was repeatedly recombined for research. It turned vicious as a result. Just kind of admiring Mewtwo's sprite right now. No, I'm not going to give a nickname to Mewtwo. It's Mewtwo. It's the one and only Mewtwo. Sassy nature. Mewtwo is sassy. Just a psychic type. Raises foes PP usage. It's its ability. No psychic, swift, recover, safeguard. Nice. Nice. Looks like I finished this Let's Play with a total number of 69. Or is it 89? I guess I should know this. I think it's 89 actually. It looks like 69 to me. But I think it's supposed to be 89, right? Sixty, 66, 67, 69, 70, 71. Yeah, it's 89. It looks like it says 69 when I go to the Pokédex, I swear. Maybe it looks... Let me look at my laptop. Is it more clear there? Like, I swear that it looks like it's supposed to say 69. Whatever. But 89 Pokemon. Could have been 90 if I would have caught that Cubone when I had the chance, but maybe I would have accidentally killed it. That's definitely, I mean, critical hits have been plaguing me as far as trying to catch wild Pokemon go, so that's definitely in the realm of possibility. But that's really it, y'all. You know, just like that. It's kind of crazy. I was kind of, last night, if I knew this was all that was gonna be, if I knew that this was all that was left, I would have just, I think, tried to finish it last night when I did the last 3 episodes. But it looks like just a 1-hour gaming session for me tonight. And that's it. It's time to go home. Where it all started. Professor Oak, got anything left to say to me? I did it. I went to the Sevi Islands and did what you wanted me to do. Never enough for you, huh, Professor Oak? The Bulbasaur continues to sit there and rot. Mom, I did it. I became the Pokemon champion. And I caught the legendary Mewtwo. There's nothing left for me in this world to conquer. I'll spend the rest of my days just chilling in my room playing NES. You know what? I want to save in here and end it, but like I've been saying, I haven't saved it inside any secluded areas this whole Let's Play. Let's just continue to save WoW in the open world. But yeah, this is where my Pokemon FireRed Let's Play officially comes to an end. With only a total of 4 losses. We haven't lost since early in the game. I think we lost twice to Gary, our second fight against him. On that path before you get to, like, the path you have to go down after you beat all the gyms to get to Victory Road. And then we lost to Misty once, I think, and Lieutenant Surge once. And then we were killing it ever since then. But yeah, Pokemon FireRed, very nostalgic, very fond of Pokemon FireRed. You know, it's funny, I've always said the two most important things when it comes to video games for me, easily, are gameplay and story. If you got those two things, you got a good game. Some people put more weight into stuff like level design and exploration, and I like those things too, but just simply the pure gameplay, if that's fun and the story is good, those are the two things that matter the most. Those are the two things that are most important. I bring that up just because Pokemon gameplay is very simple, right? It's just a simple turn-based RPG. It's still fun though, but I like things to be a little bit more involved. Like I think the Final Fantasy games, when those used to be turn-based games, I'm more specifically talking about 4 through 9. More specifically 5 through 9, and I'll add 10 as well. 10 doesn't use the ATB system, it goes back to more of a true traditional turn-based game. 4 through 9 they use the ATB system. I still think that falls under the turn-based umbrella. Like Final Fantasies 4 through 9 are still turn-based games. But I tend to think those games are more fun. The way those games play. Even the true turn-based Final Fantasy games like Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3. Like, the gameplay is more involved. You got multiple characters that can do different stuff. Multiple targets, like... Those are probably... The gameplay in those games are probably more fun. But there's just something about Pokemon. The vibes, maybe it's just more nostalgia than anything else. Nostalgia reigns supreme, but just the vibes. Like, it's still simple. Like, the gameplay is as simple as it can get, but it's fun. It still is fun. There's still a lot of factors that play in any given battle. The story is simple too. Like, it's as simple as it can be. Simple gameplay, simple story. Maybe if these games didn't have the nostalgia factor, maybe I wouldn't care about these Pokemon games. Maybe that's true for so many people, but Pokemon, so many of us have played Pokemon in our childhood, and we grew an attachment then and there, and we'll always have soft spots for Pokemon. But I come back to Pokemon, the games I played when I was a kid, and I enjoy myself. And this is still a top 15 game of mine. I think these days what could be the most fun for me with Pokemon games is just the replayability, playing the game with different Pokemon teams, different combinations, and I think that can be fun. I will admit that after this Let's Play ended up being 51 episodes long, if I didn't do any of this post-game stuff, I don't know if I'll ever do this post-game stuff again, quite honestly. I think I would just prefer to playing the base game, beating the Elite Four, and beating your rival for the final time and being done. Even that took for this Let's Play, that took 42 episodes. Like, by the time I was done with all that, I was ready to be done. Kind of had my fill. Pokemon, the story and gameplay is basic. I think Pokemon, for me these days, is a game that it's best for me to play, but play something else at the same time. I started this Let's Play playing Suikoden at the same time, so I was kind of jumping back and forth between playing this and playing Suikoden. And then when I finished Suikoden, instead of starting something else, I was kind of at the end of this playthrough anyway, so I just decided to just lock in and finish this up before moving on to something else. Suikoden is another game that's pretty basic. Gameplay and story. Gameplay and story not as basic as this, but still. But this, I think this is just more charming. I just like the vibes of this more than Suikoden. And maybe really all that is just because of vibes. Or maybe all that is just because of maybe all that is just because of mostly nostalgia. But yeah, I had fun playing through this game again. One day I'd like to come back to it. I'd like to really mix things up. Maybe there's something said. If for me to have the most fun with this game requires me to mod. I wouldn't necessarily have to mod to do this, but I would have to go through extreme measures to make this possible. I would like to be able to play this game again with like a random team right from the start. There's some Pokemon you can't get until you get to a certain point in the game. There's some Pokemon you can't get to the halfway point or the maybe 2/3 point, what have you. And maybe I would like to have this Pokemon right at the beginning, you know. I think that'd be the best way to play this game is play this game on an emulator. Use a mod to like start the game with any 6 random Pokemon, and have at it. Like that is possible to do by taking extreme measures. Like I've already been over that once. I don't want to go over it again. But if you had Pokemon FireRed and Leaf Green, and then a second copy of one of those 2 games, collect all the Pokemon between the 2 games, and then use the breeding to create low-level Pokemon for the Pokemon you want to start a new game with, and that's where the third / extra copy of one of those games come in. Start a new game on that, and then trade your breeded Pokemon over to that game, and there you go. That's how that would be possible, but that takes extreme measures. You would need those 3 games, have FireRed and Leaf Green beaten essentially, and catch all the Pokemon between the 2, or at least all the Pokemon from each evolutionary line. And then you have to take the time to breed those Pokemon to new Pokemon that start at a low level, so you can trade them over to your new game. That's just a lot of measures. It would be simpler just to emulate the game and use mods. I'm sure it's possible. And then just pick 6 random Pokemon to start to train, and you have them from the get-go. I think that's the best way to enjoy this game, or if not that, then maybe simply a Nuzlocke. Anyway, I digress. I would like to play Gen 2 Pokemon, I would like to play Gen 3 Pokemon, and even Gen 4, and maybe, just to not leave it out, I have played this game before, like, play Gen 5 Pokemon as well. Like, I would like to get to all those games eventually. Gen 2 and Gen 3 is definitely doable with more, fake, copies, as long as they work like this one did. very thankful and happy this fake copy of this game held on and worked through the whole Let's Play. You know, I started this Let's Play knowing that any given moment, this cartridge, I could go to start this game and the save file could be gone. And I was willing to accept that if it happened, but luckily we made it through. So hopefully the same can happen with Gen 2 and Gen 3. I don't know when I'll get to those games. I'd like to get to them. Gen 4, Gen 5 will be trickier because they're originally DS games. You know, it's not going to be as easy for me to find a way to play and record those games, but those are just bridges we'll have to cross when we get there. A lot more games I want to play in between. So many games to play, so little time. That is a saying I use all the time. But anyway, everybody, at any point if you tune into this Let's Play, I thank you. And until the next one.